Today, I'm making a classic Bangladeshi Loitta Shutki Bhuna. Dry fish bhuna, guys, the British favorite. Loitta Shutki Bhuna. Bangladeshi classic Loitta Shutki Bhuna. That's what I'm making, guys. Look at this. I've got here Loitta Shutki. So it's a dry fish that I've cut it into 1 inch size, and I've got here aubergine, I've got onions, I've got potatoes, garlic, ginger. So stay tuned, guys, for the final result. I'm cooking a classic Bangladeshi Loitta Shutki Bhuna. দর্শক কেমন আছেন? আজকে কিন্তু লইট্টা শুটকি ভুনা রান্না করব। একটু দেরি হয়ে গেল। হ্যাঁ সাইমা, একটু দেরি হয়ে গেল, অনেকটা লেট হয়ে গেল আজকে। একটু ব্যস্ত ছিলাম অন্য কাজে, রাত্রেও ঘুমাইছি অনেক লেট করে। সো দর্শক, আজকে কিন্তু লইট্টা শুটকি ভুনা, এটা কিন্তু ব্রিটিশ ইন ইউকেতেও অনেক ফেভারিট, ঠিক আছে, অনেকে পছন্দ করে, সেটা কিন্তু আজকে তৈরি করব আমি। এখানে কিন্তু লইট্টা শুটকি নিয়ে এসেছি বাংলাদেশ থেকে। সো গাইস, দ্য লইট্টা শুটকি ইজ বট ফ্রম বাংলাদেশ, অল দ্য ওয়ে ফ্রম বাংলাদেশ, and I'll be cooking a classic British Indian curry. The British people love this curry, guys. The Loitta Shutki with aubergine and potatoes. So, without further ado, let me start cooking. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna take this shutki to a ball, okay? And then I'll be chopping an onion. So, guys, a classic Bangladeshi recipe, Loitta Shutki Bhuna with aubergine and potato. That's what I'm cooking. বাংলাদেশি দর্শক কে কেমন আছেন? দর্শক লাইক করে দিবেন, শেয়ার করে দিবেন, কমেন্ট করে দিবেন, ভালো লাগবে। সাবস্ক্রাইব না করে থাকলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে ফেলবেন। So guys, please do take a moment to subscribe if you haven't already. and double tap on the screen to give us a like. শারমিন সাইড বেগুন দিয়ে শুটকি অনেক মজা হবে, একদম ঠিক বলছেন শারমিন আপু, বেগুন দিয়ে শুটকি খেতে কিন্তু দুর্দান্ত লাগবে। So I'll add some cooking oil. I'm using here vegetable oil, about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay, শারমিন আপু কেমন আছেন, ইতি আপু কেমন আছেন, উম্মে কুলসুম, অলি সাহেব কেমন আছেন, উম্মে কুলসুম কেমন আছেন? So guys, it's really cold here, so I had my tea earlier, but then I just had to rewarm it in the microwave, so I've just reheated it in the microwave. So দর্শক অনেক ঠান্ডা কিন্তু এখানে ইউকেতে, তাই চা আগে বানিয়ে রাখছিলাম কিন্তু ঠান্ডা হয়ে গেছিল, তাই একটু মাইক্রোওয়েভে দিয়ে গরম করে নিলাম। দর্শক আজকে কিন্তু বাংলাদেশি ক্লাসিক লইট্টা শুটকি ভুনা রান্না করতেছি। So guys, I'm cooking the loitta shutki bhuna, the classic Bangladeshi recipe that's loved in here in UK. Thank you guys for joining. If you have just joined now, please take a moment to subscribe this channel. If you haven't already, we're bringing many delicious recipes, and double tap on the screen to give us a like, guys. As you can see, I'm just chopping an onion and then I'll be frying this. I know a lot of British family, they love this loitta shutki bhuna, and there's a story behind it. Manchi mentioned it once. Now I'll get Manchi to tell that story back again. There was like a sort of like a, what is it called? A disaster that happened, because usually this shutki comes from Bangladesh, and there was some sort of like a disease that spread it out, and then there was ban in actually importing this all the way from Bangladesh, and British people were lost literally, and it's no joke, guys. Manchi will tell this story very nicely to you all. Okay, Manchi will be joining soon as well, guys. And this dish is Manchi's favorite too, guys. Manchi die for this dish. Manchi absolutely love this dish, guys. You require a lot of onion. I think all my knives has gone blunt actually. I need to resharp them. Guys, where you guys are joining from, let us know. How are you all? What have you had for lunch? Let us know as well. দর্শক কে কোথা থেকে জয়েন করেছেন আমাদেরকে জানাবেন, কে কি খেয়েছেন, সকালের নাস্তা, দুপুরের খাবার, রাতের খাবার. Let us know as well, please, guys. We love it. It's not just a cooking show, guys. We love chatting with all of you. Have a lot of fun. We get regulars from all around the world, from America, from Bangladesh, from India, and like you, new people as well. They also join. Because there is going to be a lot of onion here, guys. Okay, already got one onion. I'm going to get another half. It's a really amazing dish. I absolutely love it. It's a classic Bangladeshi loitta shutki bhuna, guys. Definitely sharpening the knife tonight after I finish cooking. Just thinly sliced, guys. That's how I'm actually chopping these onions, thinly slicing them. ও সাইমা বলছেন আপনি আপনার ননদকে আজকে লইট্টা শুটকি ভুনা বানাতে বলছিলেন। ওয়াও, দেখেন তো কি কোইন্সিডেন্স। বানিয়ে কি খেয়েছিলেন নাকি লইট্টা শুটকি ভুনা? So guys, I've got here 1.5 medium chopped onions thinly sliced. এখানে আমি 1.5টা মিডিয়াম সাইজের পেঁয়াজ নিয়ে নিয়েছি, যে এই সাইজের। There's some thin skin which I'll be trying to remove them off, guys, as well. That's it. It's gonna be a lovely jubbly meal, guys. There we go. So I'm gonna lightly fry this onion. Well, I say lightly, but it's gonna need to be turned to a golden brown color, okay? Try to break all these onions as well. Oh, the smell of fried onions is amazing, guys. কে কে জয়েন করেছেন, কোথা থেকে জয়েন করেছেন জানাবেন আমাদেরকে। হে আলিনা ইসলাম, হাউ আর ইউ? থ্যাংক ইউ ফর জয়নিং। স্বামী স্যার, আমি কিছুদিন আগে আমার পেজে লইট্টা শুটকি ভুনা রেসিপি দিয়েছিলাম। ও দারুণ, আমরা অবশ্যই দেখে আসবো শারমিন আপু, অবশ্যই দেখে আসবো। ও আলী আহমেদ স্যার, লইট্টা শুটকি আমার অনেক পছন্দ, আমি ভালো আছি। মিঠু আপু এখনো জয়েন করে নাই, শারমিন আপু। আলিনা ইসলাম, হাউ আর ইউ? বাংলাদেশ দর্শক, আপনারা বলেন লেট, কিন্তু আপনারা তো জেগে থাকেন অনেক রাত পর্যন্ত বাংলাদেশে। বাংলাদেশে কি কেউ রাত্র 10টার দিকে ঘুমায় বলেন তো? হ্যাঁ সাইমা, মাউথ ওয়াটারিং, আরেকটা সুন্দর মাউথ ওয়াটারিং ভিডিও আসবে ইনশাল্লাহ আগামীকালকে কিংবা বৃহস্পতিবারে, বুধ বা বৃহস্পতিবার, আগামীকাল বা বৃহস্পতিবারে একটা সুন্দর একটা, ঠিক আছে, গরুর মাংসের রেসিপি আপলোড করব। যে ভিডিওটা গতকালকে করেছি একদম ডোনার কাবাবের মতো হবে। সবাইকে অলরেডি দেখার আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি দর্শক। তার জন্য অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে বেল আইকনটা অন করে দিবেন, তাহলে আপনারা নোটিফিকেশন পেয়ে যাবেন যখন আমি গরুর মাংস ভুনার রেসিপিটা আপলোড করব। চট জলদি কিভাবে গরুর মাংস ভুনা রান্না করে ফেলতে পারেন ঘন্টা খানিকের মধ্যে, ঠিক আছে, 1 ঘন্টায় কিভাবে গরুর মাংস ভুনা রান্না করে ফেলতে পারবেন সেই ট্রিক্সটা আপনাদেরকে দেখাই দেবো একদম সিম্পল প্রসেসে। বাংলাদেশে কিন্তু অনেকেই রাত্রে ক্ষুধা লাগে, অনেক রাত্রে রান্না বান্নাও করেন অনেকে, তাদের জন্য কিন্তু এই রেসিপিটা একদম পারফেক্ট হবে। শুটকি যে গ্রান। সুরাইয়া, হাউ আর ইউ? সুরাইয়া কেমন আছো? অনেক ধন্যবাদ। সুরাইয়া কেমন আছো? এখনো আছো? And look at this, the tea. আহ, এই ঠান্ডার মধ্যে না চা খেতে দুর্দান্ত লাগে। So guys, look at this. The onion starts to sweat. I'm gonna cook it until it turns to golden brown color, okay? হালকা বাদামি হওয়া আগ পর্যন্ত আমি ভাজতে থাকবো পেঁয়াজটা। আচ্ছা, আমি আরো কয়টা গার্লিকের কষা নিয়ে আসি। আর 3টা গার্লিক নিয়ে আসলাম। ও, নেট প্রবলেম। ঠিক আছে, কোনো সমস্যা নাই আরিফ সাহেব। আর একটু তেল দিয়ে দিব। সো গাইস, অ্যাডিং a little bit of oil again. Another 2 tablespoons of oil. This dish is not a healthy dish, guys, okay? This is yummy with more oil, more onion, more garlic. It's an amazing dish that Manchi loves. So let it fry to a golden color. Yep. While that's getting fried, let me chop a few more garlic. রসুন যত বেশি দিবেন, তেল যত বেশি দিবেন, পেঁয়াজ যত বেশি দিবেন, এই শুটকি ভুনাটা খেতে দুর্দান্ত লাগবে। ঠিক আছে দর্শক, এটা কিন্তু কোনো হেলদি ফুড না। আজকে আপনারা জানি সচরাচর কিন্তু আমাদের চ্যানেলে হেলদি ফুড দেখেন, তাই না? এটা কিন্তু কোনো হেলদি ফুড না দর্শক। শারমিনাপুর চ্যানেলেও কিন্তু নাকি এই ভিডিও দেওয়া আছে, দেখে আসবেন সবাই। Okay, and garlic as well. Lots of garlic. And lots of ginger. Lots of onion. And lots of oil, guys. This is what stands out this yummy dish. All the way from Bangladesh. Loitta Shutki Curry. That's British. Us British love it. There's a nice story behind it, which Manchi already shared with you very nicely in detail. I can get Manchi to iterate that back again with you guys, okay? When Manchi comes in. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in today. Yes, look at this. The onion is getting sauteed nicely. And I'm gonna get a sip of this kappa. Bangladeshi dry shutki curry. That's what I'm cooking, guys, today. You heard me right. I know a lot of you absolutely love this dish. Us British love this. And with aubergine potato, this is gonna be like, wow, something to die for. Guys, look at this. The way I'm gonna slice this ginger into thin pieces. ও, দুপুরবেলায় ভাত সবজি মাছ খেয়েছেন, রাতে খেয়েছেন দুধ ভিজা পিঠা, ওয়াও, দুর্দান্ত খাবার দাবার খাইছেন তো। So guys, I'm gonna chop this garlic as well into round shape. As you can see, মিঠু আপু কোথায়? অলরেডি কিন্তু দারুণ লাগতেছে। এবার চুলার আঁচটা কমাই দেব। So guys, putting the flame down to low medium now, as I don't want the ginger and garlic to burn. And look at this, the lovely color that onion has turned into. It's gonna be tasty. Don't think it's burnt. It's not burnt, guys. This is what's gonna give this unique flavor to this dish. That's the way it's done. Look at this. I've got here 5 cloves of garlic. Oh man, it's so good, man. So I'm gonna fry this garlic and ginger with this onion a little bit. Then I'm gonna add my dry fish, the Loitta fish. This is the one, guys. Yes, look at this, up close. Guys, see? That's the Loitta fish. I think there's about 200 grams. Amazing stuff's going on. Right, while that's getting done, our next job is going to be to get the chilies, potatoes and aubergine ready. I'm getting everything ready one by one, guys. We're having a lovely chat, we're cooking, we're doing great things, guys. We're achieving great things together. So there we go, 3 green chilies already slit. Now, on to my next things. The stew potatoes. 2 large size potatoes, guys. I've got it here. Look at this. And what I'm going to do, cut the potatoes from the middle first. And then, this middle. There we go. You guys see? Like this. The one that's a bit thicker, I'll try to chop them through the middle as well one more time. So they all become even size, okay? Yep. Oh, amazing, amazing. Look at the smell. Yeah. At this point, shutki went in, guys. And I'm now going to be frying this shutki thoroughly with this. You see the caramelization of the onion? Looks good, isn't it, guys? Trust me. It's gonna be yummylicious to eat, man. So mix everything together and then we'll leave it on the pan on medium heat for this shutkis to fry. উম্মে কুলসুম অনেক ধন্যবাদ সুন্দর ইমোজির জন্য। You guys try to clear off this spoon. And let me get back to my potato chopping. Okay, finished? So I think what I can do, I can show you guys the potatoes that's getting here. Yep, just put all the rubbish here. Nothing dropped. That's brilliant. It's gonna be one heck of a dish, guys. Trust me. Look at the way my shutki is getting fried. দর্শক লোভ লাগতেছে কার কার এই শুটকি ভুনা খেতে মন চাচ্ছে কার কার বলেন তো। হ্যালো আলী সাহেব, কেমন আছেন? আপনাকে ইদানিং খুব একটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি না, ব্যস্ত হয়ে গেছেন মনে হচ্ছে। Look at these guys. The shutki is getting fried nicely. We'll be adding spices and everything as well shortly. So don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this recipe. It's really easy. The British Indian restaurant, they cook up this recipe and people just goes bonkers. মিঠু আপা অবশেষে এসে পড়েছেন, সবাই আপনাকে মিস করতে করতে একাকার। শারমিন আপু, উম্মে কুলসুম, সবাই আপনাকে অনেক মিস করতেছে। আপনি কেমন আছেন মিঠু আপু? শরীর স্বাস্থ্য কেমন আছে? মন কেমন আছে? মন ভালো নাকি মিঠু আপু, সেটাও আমাদেরকে জানাবেন। মন ভালো না থাকলে বলবেন, মন ভালো করার ওষুধ কিন্তু আমার কাছে আছে আজকে। আজকে কিন্তু লইট্টা শুটকি ভুনা রান্না করতেছি বেগুন আর আলু দিয়ে মিঠু আপা। মনটা কেন ভালো না মিঠু আপু? আচ্ছা, খুব শীঘ্রই আপনার মন ভালো করার ওষুধ আমি দিচ্ছি, দাঁড়ান। টেনশন করার কোনো কারণ নাই, খুব শীঘ্রই আমি আপনার মন ভালো করার ওষুধ দিচ্ছি। চা কিন্তু শেষ মিঠু আপু, চা একটু আগে শেষ করে ফেললাম, আবার বানাবো। ঠান্ডা অনেক পড়ছে। Guys, in UK we got winter pretty early actually this year. I don't know why. But anyway, so look at this. I've got lots of potatoes here. I think all I needed 1.5, but I think I got 2, so I'll just add them in, not a problem. Hey, chicken dudes, you are joining as well. Thank you so much, guys. Chicken dudes, so good to see you back again. So today I'm cooking a classic Bangladeshi dish, dry fish bhuna curry. It's a loitta fish. This fish is called loitta fish and it's really popular here in UK, British Indian restaurant. People love this dish. Look at this. So first, this dish requires a lot of oil, a lot of onion, a lot of garlic. So I've added some oil, then 1.5 medium onion, thinly sliced. Add 5 cloves of garlic and 2 inches of ginger, julienne sliced, and add them in. Then I've added that around 200 gram of dry fish, loitta dry fish, and then I should have actually added 1.5 large potatoes, but I've got 2 here. It's going to be amazing anyway. Right, so at this point I'm going to be adding my spices. So thank you so much, chicken dudes. How have you been? How is your day going? What's the time again today, chicken dudes? Now. So I'm getting here 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. I'm going to go heavy with the chili powder. It's going to taste good. Half teaspoon of turmeric, and a teaspoon of cumin, guys. That's it. That's all the spice that's needed. I'm going to add the salt to this. Be wary of the salt because dry fish will already have a lot of salt in there. So you don't want to put a lot of salt in there, okay? So be careful when you add the salt. Now I'm gonna give it a good stir. মিঠু আপু, সারা ভাত তো রান্না করবো, আপনি উঠায় খাইতে পারবেন, কোনো সমস্যা নাই। ও মিঠু আপু আজকে সাদা ভাত আর হরেক রকমের সমুদ্রের মাছ খেয়েছেন, দুর্দান্ত খেয়েছেন তো। মিঠু আপুর শরীর ভালো নাকি এখন? মন তো ভালো না বলছেন, আপনার মন ভালো করার ওষুধ আমি দিচ্ছি। মন ভালো করার ওষুধ হচ্ছে আমরা লাইভে আসছি, আপনার সাথে কথা বলবো, আপনার মন ভালো হয়ে যাবে। So guys, coat all those mixes together. So coat all the potatoes and the dry fish with the spices. Chicken Dude says, wow, 5 cloves of garlic. I love garlic. Yes, this dish, it's not a healthy dish. And you need to go heavy on the garlic, onions and oil. Chicken Dudes. And it needs to be burnt at the bottom a little bit. Onion need to be nicely caramelized to give that unique Bangladeshi flavor. Oh, it's almost 9 a.m. Right, okay. So here it's about 5 o'clock. So I guess it's 8-hour difference from where you are, Chicken Dudes. We are 8 hours forward ahead of you guys, looks like. Wow. Yeah, guys, look. It's gonna stick at the bottom of the pan, and that's what we want. And we would need to keep on scrapping this. We need to keep scrapping this. I'm gonna mix, and then I'm gonna put the lid on. Yeah, there we go, guys. Sticking at the bottom, that's what we want. That's gonna give that unique flavor to this. But make sure it's not burnt though, guys, okay? It's better if you can get actually non-sticky pan. That's gonna be really good. I'm sick at the moment. I think I was being around so many people during Thanksgiving. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Chicken Dudes. Hopefully you feel better soon. Hopefully you feel better soon. Yes, we still need to be careful to be around people, among a lot of people on the festivities. And we hope, we pray that you feel better and you get well soon, Chicken Dudes. লইট্টা শুটকি ভর্তা আমার অনেক গরম ভাত দিয়ে খেতে ভালো লাগে। একদম ঠিক বলেছেন। এখন আপনার লাইভে এসে মন ভালো হয়ে যাচ্ছে। আমি এখন লেবুর চা খাচ্ছি। কে কে খাবেন চলে আসেন। দুর্দান্ত। মিঠু আপা, আপনার ভাবিও আছে, ভাবির সাথেও কথা বলাবো, দেখবেন আপনার মন অটোমেটিকলি ভালো হয়ে যাবে। কিছুটা সময় দেন, ঠিক আছে? কিছুটা সময় দেন, আপনার মন ভালো করে দিব। Manchi, where are you? Come soon. Mitu Appa needs you. Right, okay, guys. Now, I'm going to put the lid on and cook on at low temperature for about good 5 minutes, okay? I'll throw this rubbish and come. So guys, you can see the aubergine that I have got, one aubergine. I'll try to cut the same way as the potatoes, okay? Same length, same size. I don't like the bottom part, so you need to take them off. There we go. Right, lovely jubbly. This is there. I've got my spoon for testing as well. And I've chopped this in half, as you can see. Let me read some comments as well. আমি খাবো পাঠিয়ে দিন আলী সাহেব বলছেন মিঠু আপা ভাবি কোথায় ভাবি আসতেছে ভাবি আর 5-10 মিনিট মধ্যে আসতেছে guys Manchi will be here in about 10 minutes. So after 5 minutes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be adding water, add this aubergine to this, and it's going to be spectacular. Spectacular. There we go, guys. Look, I'm chopping this. দারুণ তো মিঠু আপা তাই না আমার রেসিপি দেখলে আপনার খিদে বেড়ে যায় তো আমার জন্য অনেক ভালো শুনে ভালো লাগতেছে আমার So guys, Mithu Begum was saying watching my recipes she feels hungry. She get more appetite to eat food. That's such a big compliment for me cooking up these dishes. Thank you, Mithu Apu. Here you guys. Chopping this to make them this size, okay? This long size. That's all we after. মিঠু আপু অনেক দুঃখিত চাইলেও ইদানিং বেশি আসতে পারতেছি না আপনি তো জানেন আমাদের পাঞ্চি মাঞ্চি চ্যানেলটাও ওইটাও রান করি তারপর আবার পারিবারিক কাজ থাকে সবকিছুই ব্যালেন্স করার চেষ্টা করতেছি মিঠু আপু ইনশাআল্লাহ আসবো বেশিক্ষণ সাপোর্ট করতে থাকেন সবাই আমি জানি আমাদের লাইভে আসলে আপনার মন ভালো লাগে আমাদেরও ভালো লাগে কথাটা তো বলতে চেষ্টা করতেছি মিঠু আপা আর কিভাবে আরো বেশি আসা যায় আমাদের অনেক প্ল্যান আছে লাইভ নিয়ে। আপনারা তো অলরেডি জানেন, বলছি যে আমরা ইন্টারনেটের ভাইরাল কিছু রেসিপি ট্রাই করব, আপনাদের সাথে লাইভে দেখব সেই রেসিপিটা কি আসলে ভালো হয়েছে না খারাপ হয়েছে, এরকম অনেক প্ল্যান আছে। সাথে থাকেন, সবাই সাপোর্ট করতে থাকেন। ইনশাল্লাহ আগের মতো আবার রেগুলারলি বেশিক্ষণ আসবো। সমস্যা হয়ে গেছে আমাদের এখানে উইন্টার সময়টা বাংলাদেশের সাথে খুব একটা ম্যাচ করতে পারি না। 1 ঘন্টার এক্সট্রা ডিফারেন্স হওয়ার কারণে আমাদের যে সুইটেবল টাইমটা থাকে কাজ শেষ করে আসলে তখন বাংলাদেশে অনেকে ঘুমায় যায়। So thank you so much guys for joining in, for tuning in. Keep supporting us. We have got some amazing things coming up. Keep supporting. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Double tap on the screen to give us a like, guys. I'll tell you what, definitely not missing it. Sharpen up this knife today after cooking. It's been a while, for over a month we haven't actually sharpened this knife, and that's not an excuse, guys. We should have. Sharpened it before. Okay, the last bit of the aubergine. মিঠু আপা আপনার কমেন্টগুলো পড়বো, একটু আসতেছি। বেগুনটা কেটে নেই। বেগুন কার কার পছন্দ? আমার কিন্তু বেগুনের তরকারি খেতে দুর্দান্ত লাগে। মা কিন্তু শীতের মধ্যে বেগুন দিয়ে একটা তরকারি রান্না করে, তারপর টমেটো দিয়ে একটা রান্না করে। বাংলাদেশে কিন্তু মাছের ওই তরকারিগুলো খেতে খুব ভালো লাগে। আমি কিন্তু মাছ খাই না, কিন্তু সেই তরকারিগুলো আমার খেতে দারুণ লাগে, দুর্দান্ত লাগে। Whoa, guys, look at it. Chicken noodles, did you see, man? Oh. Look at these guys. Oh, you see the oil starts to separate out, guys. দেখছেন তেল ছেড়ে আসছে, দেখতেও কিন্তু মারাত্মক লাগতেছে। আলুটাও কিন্তু অনেকটা সিদ্ধ হয়ে গেছে। এখন বেগুনটা দিয়ে দেই। So I'm gonna do, guys, add 3 green chilies as well. I'm not gonna stir now. I'm just gonna put the lid back on, push it, and cook it like this for about another 5 minutes or so. হাতটাও ধুয়ে এসে পড়লাম। Let the aubergine sweats out a little bit, then I'm gonna do my next stuff, okay? Thank you so much. আলী সাহেব বলছেন রুচি আসে, শারমিন সুন্দর ইমোজি পাঠিয়েছেন, শারমিন আপু অনেক ধন্যবাদ। অলি সাহেব বলছেন হাই মিতা আপা, অনেক ধন্যবাদ আপু। শারমিন আপু কেমন আছেন? খাচ্ছি, আপনারা চলে আসেন ভাইয়া, আমাকে নিয়ে যান, কাজে হেল্প করব। মিতু আপু একদম সত্যি কথা বলছেন, আপনি আনলে আমাদের অনেক ভালো লাগবে। খুব সুন্দর হয়েছে শুটকি রান্না, অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। অলি ভাইয়া কেমন আছেন? আমি চা খাবো, অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে বেগুন রেসিপি অনেক ভালো লাগে। হ্যাঁ, মা রান্না করে ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে বেগুন, মাও রান্না করে, দুর্দান্ত লাগে, আমারও খেতে দুর্দান্ত লাগে ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে বেগুন। মিঠু আপা, ইলিশ মাছ দিয়েও বেগুন খাবো ইনশাল্লাহ একদিন। হ্যাঁ, ইলিশ মাছ দিয়েও বেগুন খাবো আমরা। Give it a good shake, guys, and then it starts to coat. Look at that vigorous shake, okay? Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Let it sweat out a little bit. Meanwhile, I'll be cooking up the rice, guys. Look at this, 1 cup of basmati rice, okay? That's what I've got it here. So I'm gonna move this fry pan at the back. I'm gonna crack on with my rice. There we go. I've got my pan here. And add a little bit of oil to this. Let the oil heat up a bit. I'm going to boil some hot water. There we go. Today I'm gonna show you guys, teach you guys how to make a fluffy rice, okay? So watch it carefully and learn how you can cook up a fluffy rice. It's good, guys. I'm gonna just use this spoon, fry the rice for some time with the oil. Any sort of cooking oil is fine. So I've got here 1 cup of basmati rice here. Thank you so much, Chicken Dude, for joining today. Thank you so much, Mitu Begum. Thank you so much, Oli Ahmed. Thank you so much, Ali Ahmed Shab. Thank you so much, Sharmin Islam Apu. Thank you so much, Saima Iti Apu. Thank you so much, Umme Kulsum. Onek onek dhonnobad. Sharmin Apu, why the sad emoji? আপনারও কি মন খারাপ নাকি? So guys, on a medium flame, I'm gonna fry this rice until it starts to release some nice aroma, okay? See, starts to make that crackling sound. Try not to break the rice, guys. There you go. You can already hear the crackling sound. So when the crackling sound is going to be heavy, that time I'm going to add the hot boiling water. মিঠু আপু এখন হাসছেন। শারমিন আপু বলতেছে শুটকি দিয়ে ভাত খেতে মন চাইছে, তাই মন খারাপ। করে খেয়ে ফেলেন। বাংলাদেশে তো মাত্র 11টা বাজে। 11টা বাজে তো কিছুই না। আপনারা বাংলাদেশে তো ঘুমাতে ঘুমাতে 2টা 3টা দিকে ঘুমান। So guys, can you hear this crackling sound? Yep. So So at this point, I'm going to add two cups of hot boiling water, guys. So I've got here 1 cup of rice. So that's why I've added 2 cups of hot boiling water. And it starts to boil, so I'm gonna put the lid on, and I've closed it with a cloth, as you can see. ঘুম পাচ্ছে অলি সাহেব, সারাদিন কি করছেন এত ঘুম পাচ্ছে যে আপনার? There we go, guys. So I'm gonna put the rice at the back. I've got the heat low medium, okay, on the rice. So look at this aubergine. I'm gonna give it a good shake. Look at this, it starts to sweat, isn't it? Oh man, this looks so good. I'm gonna start to flip. Okay, now famous boss water. See, famous boss water. So I'm gonna add about half a cup of water to this. This is to make a thick gravy. That's all I'm gonna do. That's why I've just added this water, okay? I'm gonna give it a slight mix. Hello, Mom's Kitchen. How are you? Walaikum assalam. How are you? Thank you so much for joining Mom's Kitchen. How have you been? How is your life going? What did you have for dinner, Mom's Kitchen? If you don't mind us telling. Now, I'm going to put the lid back on and cook on a medium heat, guys, for about 10 minutes. And it needs to be soft, sticky. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're aiming for. So I can move the camera this way so you guys can see both the rice and the shutki getting cooked. মিঠু আপা কি চা খাওয়া শেষ হয়ে গেল নাকি? থ্যাংক ইউ, ভেরি নাইস। There you go guys, খুব ভালো বলছেন উম্মে কুলসুম, অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ দর্শক আপনাদের এই সুন্দর সুন্দর কমেন্টের জন্য। এই যে দেখেন, এই অ্যাঙ্গেল থেকেও দেখতে পাচ্ছেন শুটকি আছে, ভাত হচ্ছে, সব কিছু রান্না হয়ে যাচ্ছে। আমরা চট জলদি খেয়ে ফেলবো, চট জলদি হয়ে যাবে। ভেরি ভেরি নাইস রেসিপি আলী সাহেব বলছেন, অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। আপনাদের সুন্দর সুন্দর মন্তব্যগুলো কিন্তু আমাদের অনেক ভালো করে, ভালো লাগে, অনেক অনুপ্রেরণা দেয়। তাই অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ যারা বাংলাদেশ থেকে দেখতেছেন। সো থ্যাংক ইউ গাইজ ফর জয়নিং ইন, ফর টিউনিং ইন টুডে, means us a lot guys, you guys supporting us. উম্মে কুলসুম সুন্দর কমেন্ট বলতেছে, নাইস, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ দর্শক। Look at it, my rice is done guys. I'm going to turn off the flame. Look at this, how fluffy it is. There you go, guys. Look at this. Fluffy rice. Done in no time. You see? Just cook the rice. Those who guys don't know how to cook rice, look at this. How fluffy it is. Look at this. Amazing, amazing, guys. Cooked to perfection the rice. Now it's time to check the shutki. Look at the sizzle sound. See, it's getting sticky. That's what we want. Yes, man. Look at that sticky bit. দেখছেন একটু পোড়া পোড়া হচ্ছে, খেতে দারুণ লাগবে কিন্তু। আর তো তর সহে না। Manchi, please come soon. So guys, try to scrape this. That's the flavor that's gonna give you. We are nearly ready. You're waiting for Manchi to come. Yes, guys, look at this. Everything nicely mashed. Don't mash it fully, guys. You need to leave it like half mashed. The reason you put the flame up high once you add the water, so it sticks at the bottom of the pan, and then you need to scrape a little bit. But make sure it doesn't burn fully though. You don't want it to be burned. Just a little bit sticky. Look at this. You see this brownish bit? That's all we want. On the aubergine, on the potato, then this dish is gonna be amazing, amazing to try. I tell you what, Manchi is gonna be so shocked to see this dish being cooked. Manchi absolutely love this. শামিন আপু কেমন হচ্ছে? আপনার খিদা কি আরো বাড়াই দিলাম নাকি? একটু পোড়া পোড়া খেতে দুর্দান্ত লাগে। পোড়া পোড়া খাবো আমরা। এই শুটকি কিন্তু পোড়া পোড়া খেতে হবে। তাই না মিঠু আপু? তাই না শারমিন আপু? কি বলেন? ভুল বললাম নাকি? So now, time for me to try, check for the salt. খুব ভালো বলছেন উমি কুসুম। মানসি কখন আসবে? শামিন আপু বলছেন সুন্দরী মজা পাঠাচ্ছেন। Manchi is coming now, guys. Manchi is gonna come now. That's it, guys. Our dish is done. Perfecto. Now, time to do the dishing. Plating, guys. It's time for plating. Manchi, where are you? Please come soon. Actually, let me keep it open and show you guys. You guys can see. What a masterpiece I have created, guys. I'll move the camera for you all because it's time for dishing. আজ ভাত বেশি লাগবে। ঠিক বলছেন, অনেক সুন্দর একটা কথা বলছেন। কিন্তু মানছি আসতেছে দর্শক, মানছি আসতেছে। আমি থালা বাসন করে ধুয়ে ফেলাই। দর্শক থালা বাসন ধোয়া শেষ, মানছি এখানে। এখন আমরা প্লেটিং করব। স্বামী আপু বলছেন শুটকি দিয়ে এমনিও ভাত বেশি লাগে, তার মধ্যে বেগুন দিয়ে শুটকি, একদম ঠিক কথা বলছেন স্বামী আপু। স্পট অন, স্পট অন। তন্ময় পান্ডে, hey, hello Panadi, you joined back again today? Oh man, looks like I missed all the fun. Yes, I think you did miss, but don't worry. So this is the aubergine and potato dry fish Loitta Shutki, the classic Bangladeshi dish that's loved in UK. The British Indian restaurants, absolutely people love this dish, and there was a lovely story behind it. That once this dish was banned to import in UK, and people literally lost out of control. They didn't know what to do, guys. Manchi did mention that story before once. Manchi will repeat that story again for you guys. If you want to hear, let us know. And Tonmoy, how are you doing, mate, today? How's your day been? What have you had for dinner, mate? And how is Gujarat treating you? Look at this, guys. So, I'm going to be dishing this. As usual, guys, my fingers are clean. Don't you worry about it. There you go. That's it, guys. So, Tonmoy said, I've heard about it, just didn't know how significant it was. I had capsicum, carrot, and baby corn sabji and roti. Whoa, that's amazing as well. Oh, Mr. Oli said, good night. Thank you, thank you. So guys, Manchi is here. দর্শক মানচি এসে পড়ছে। জিতু আপা আছেন? আপনার মানচি কিন্তু আছে।
Hello guys, how are you? Oh, Tonmoy here. Hello Tonmoy. How are you? মিতু আপা এখানে আসেন। অনেক ধন্যবাদ জয়েন করার জন্য।
So guys, as you can see, I'm just squeezing a lime. Are these brinjals aubergine, the big fat? Yes, that's the one, mate. That's the aubergine. Potatoes, dry fish, the loitta fish, cooked to perfection. just quickly dry my hand.
Tonmoy, do you eat dry fish as well? I know, like you love seafood, don't you?
Look at this, isn't it? Wow. I tell you what, I think I made this dish after 3-4 years. It's gonna be a long time, isn't it, Manchi?
Nice and salty and
Guys, nicely fried dry fish, potato and aubergine, sweated nicely, and they actually soften enough, just to the right amount. You don't want to soften more than that.
I love aubergine and dry fish. It's a great combination.
I was telling all the viewers. And do you want to share that story that you once mentioned about the British people and the story behind the dry fish, Loitta?
Yeah, sure. So basically, in UK, most of the British Indian restaurants are owned by Bangladeshis. So when Bangladeshis immigrated after the partition and all, they opened this Indian restaurant. They opened it, but instead of calling Bangladesh, because Bangladesh was a new nation that time, they called it Indian restaurants, right? So hence, the Bangladesh, where you can say the Kolkata, Bangladesh, that side, this Loitta fish is really, really popular. So they introduced this as a starter. Then they actually had one contaminated batch. Usually you get one batch and then that's distributed among the restaurants, right? So one contaminated batch and got food poisoning and some things like that. Then they had to ban importing this Loitta Shutki, which is Bombay duck. But we actually have this recipe as well from 5 years ago. And I put it up. I wasn't expecting. I had a lot of British English people coming and telling this story to me. That is how I got to know. They were asking, where did you get on hold from?
Tonmoy is saying he tried it before, but he don't know how to prepare it. Tonmoy, we have this recipe 5 years ago in our channel, very old one. However, you can follow this live to cook it. Pretty simple, straightforward. This dish is not a healthy option, guys. I'm warning you. And you need a lot of onion, oil, and garlic. It's so heavenly. Heat up some oil, then slice 1.5 medium-sized onion, thinly sliced, add it, saute it out, make it nicely golden colored, caramelized one. Add lots of garlic. I've added 5 cloves of garlic, 2 inch of ginger. Fry them nicely. Add your shutki. Sorry, I was about to trip that off. Add your shutki to this. Fry them nicely, and then add your potatoes. Cut it into long sizes. Cook the potato. Fry it nicely. Add all your spices: turmeric, chili powder, cumin powder, salt. Add your aubergine, and make sure you saute everything together. See, so that you can easily break the potatoes and aubergine. Cook nicely, and try to use a non-sticky pan, so it's gonna stick at the bottom like this, guys. And then you need to keep on scraping this and eat it, and that will give you a unique, distinct flavor to it, Tonmoy. Tonmoy said, dry fish I had plenty during school days. The maid used to cook it for us. I never actually attempted cooking it myself. Yes, now you know, Tonmoy. Thank you for saying you will follow. Charmin also said, wow, thank you so much, Charmin.
Dry fish is actually pretty easy to clean and make it ready, Tonmoy. So this one is Loitta. If you don't get on hold of Loitta Shutki, you can get anything like chunky one. All you have to do, just wash it thoroughly couple of times. If there's any scales there, just remove that. Then just chop them into small pieces.
Yeah, you can also take the bones off if you like and cook it with the flesh. And more importantly, you need to make sure you wash them thoroughly, because there will be salt and a lot of rubbish, dust and dirt. And soak them into hot boiling water for at least 20 minutes. 20 minutes to half an hour, that's going to be good. That's going to make the shutki softer.
Yeah, I find that tip very useful as well. I never used to soak it. Then I saw my mother-in-law does, followed it. It actually makes a difference.
isn't it? সামনে বলছে কি প্রত্যেক বাঙালির পছন্দ একদম ঠিক বলছেন every household in Bangladesh loves this shutki guys it's one of the staple food actually isn't it
In Bangladesh, they do shutki borta. I think you may have added Tanmoy. And I think Shamin's favorite as well, shutki borta.
it's like a thick sauce Tanmoy made it with the dry fish and that dry fish called chapa it's like a small fish look at this it's so amazing Tanmoy said awesome thank you Tanmoy, we try to come live. We used to come live quite often before this, 30 days and 33 days. And now we are coming every other day or every 2 days later. And we try to come UK time between 3 to 4 o'clock.
I call this cut Bangladeshi cut. See this? I've never seen anywhere else they do this cut.
Would you care to elaborate? Why do you think these are Bangladeshi cut to the viewers?
It's a specific way they cut in Bangladesh. And also I've seen in Kolkata as well. See this finger size. And they cut the aubergine as well, same size.
Look at this, the stickiness, guys. This is how it needs to be, this dish. And this is Manchi's favorite. And that's why I cooked it up for today. Amazing rice. And this dish actually goes really nice with the rice, the steamed rice, the boiled rice. We have got basmati rice, guys. I told you and I've showed you guys how to nail cooking rice.
How do you call this? Is it buna? If you don't want it buna, you can add a bit of a water, keep it thick as well. One thing have to be careful. First timers with dry fish, just add salt at the end after tasting it. Because even though you will wash it, it will still be salty. They put a lot of salt to dry it.
And also within the cooking process, be very mindful adding extra salt. Always test and then add it, isn't it? Because this is how they're actually curing the fish and drying them under the open sun.
When we were in Bangladesh, we went to world's longest sand beach,
In Cox's Bazar,
Cox's Bazar. You can literally see,
all the dry fish.
the fishermen also drying in front of their house yard. And you can buy, there's like a lot of the touristy shops as well, that you can buy these local dry fishes.
Nowadays, it's a really nice trend in Bangladesh as well. You know, the fresh of this Loitta Shutki, they're actually frying them and eating it with their rice.
Oh, that's nice. I think Mr. Ali was in Cox's Bazar. He said he was eating ruchada fish or something like that. When we went, I don't think they had this fried fish. That was like 5 years ago. We have to go back to Cox's Bazar.
Tanmoy, how was your day been today?
Tonmoy, we know already that you have visited or you have been around few states in India. Let us know, is there anywhere else other than the one that you have mentioned that you have been around in India or lived? You mentioned about Goa as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Sharmina also said nice.
Goans are big on dry fish, aren't they?
Guys, Sharmina also got a Facebook and a YouTube page. Go and visit. She got a lovely channel as well, guys. Show your support to her as well, please. I think I'm done, Manchi. Would you like some?
Yeah, I can do a little bit. Yeah, that should do. Thank you. So I'm picking extra shift at work, planning to trip to Spiti Valley. Wow, that sounds really interesting. Where is this Spiti Valley is, Sonman, if you don't mind me asking?
Tomoy, what work do you do actually? If you don't mind us asking as well, please.
So do you go as part of your work to these different places? I would love to work in an industry where you travel, or at least travel once in a year.
You want to go to Nepal, that Annapurna Vase, isn't
That's
it?
a lot. Are you eating as well?
Oh, sorry. I'll just keep talking. Yeah, I can eat a little bit for you, help you. Guys, I was just talking to you, and I literally forgot. I was keep dumping at Munchie. Thank you so much for joining again, Tanmoy. Tanmoy says, boring year and the staff, but overall good day. I work in marketing. I work for e-commerce and finance consultancy. Ooh, that's great.
Sounds really nice, actually. So I
Yeah.
believe with marketing, you'll be traveling a lot, won't you? I know someone who's in marketing in Coca-Cola. It's a UAE-based company, but they allow him to stay in Bahrain because it's constant travel between UAE, like UAE, Saudi.
Or on the
Oman.
Middle East, you mean the Gulf region, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, they allow him to stay in Oman because it's easier for Saudi and other countries.
Smaller scale, local mostly. That's great, Tanmoy. We surely, if we come to India next year, would love to meet you, Tanmoy. We always love to meet on our travel to the locals. They can talk us more about the culture, traditions, the food, isn't it, Manchi?
I have several friends from India. A lot of them still living here, but some of them whom I studied with have moved back to India. They got married and everything.
There's one guy who owns a cancer hospital as well, isn't it?
His dad owns it. He came here to study the MBA, so he can take over from dad one day. So he's not interested to become a doctor. His dad and mom both are doctor who has their own hospital in Gujarat.
Thomas said mostly online since the pandemic's only 2 events. I'm not living in the main cities. That's even good. I think we like to see the outskirts of the city, isn't it, Manchi, wherever we go. That brings more authenticity, more stuff that surrounds.
I have another friend as well who is actually Jain. So, but she eats as like Jain don't eat onions, potatoes, right? But she eats because she was studying here, she got used to like French fries and stuff. So she eats them, and she invited me for her wedding, but that was like few years ago. I was like really busy that time, couldn't make it. Her husband also has dental surgery as well. I find like Gujaratis are like really, what to say, they are into like business. Is that right, Tanmoy? Like I see them like from nowhere they try and do like diamond business and all, and they actually become like really prosperous.
You know, it's interesting, Manchi, you say that. Gujarat has got the high number of billionaires in India. And millionaires as well.
That friend who studied in UK, she's the only daughter, but she did say they struggled when she was little. Her dad did the business. And another friend who said her dad does diamond business, so they have like good money. And this other friend which I mentioned, mom and dad, even though like doctors, they actually open their own hospital, which I think like in most of the places, if you're a doctor, you just try to work for another third party, but open your own hospital, work on that, and bringing your next generation to be MD of that hospital. So I feel like they are very, very,
Yeah, hardworking as well.
yeah, hardworking and also business minded. They know to do business. So if you are like a doctor, you're not just doing medicine work, you're also investing and making a business out of it.
Oh, Diamond is mostly towards Surat. That's what Tanmoy is saying. And Tanmoy is mostly closer to the Jamnagar, petroleum refineries and port town. Whoa, this is where the Ambanis got married, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Ambanis got married in Jamnagar.
Jamnagar, yeah. Is that right? You might have been like really, really mad over that period, wouldn't it? In Jamnagar, all the roads closed and all. How did you find it, Tonmoy? Yes, you are right. The one you are saying Surat is correct because my Jain friend who mentioned this diamond business, she's from Surat. Surat is also, sorry, I'll finish this and talk. Surat is also known for its garment industry as well, right? Like you can get a lot of like saris and all for a lot cheap price. And now I find in YouTube where they are getting the South influencers, they are coming and they are showing how to buy in bulk and come back and do business in South India, this garment industry. That's what I think I find in Gujaratis, finding these ways of how to do business and how to improve, like getting the South influencers, paying their hotel accommodation, the hotel and everything, even like influencers with 50,000 followers and all, they are getting them, showing their product. So telling how to do business for the South people, come and buy bulk. So, which is interesting. So, lots of manufacturing and business families in Mumbai and all over Gujarat. Jamnagar is basically owned by Reliance Tan. Wow. That's interesting actually.
Does Tanmoy actually works for Reliance by any chance? All the Reliance staff were invited for the wedding, wasn't it? I mean, the big heads, definitely.
I think big heads plus some selective people here and there too.
There was a lot of online things, wasn't it? A lot of people posted. They are working Reliance, they came for the wedding on Instagram, the social media platform, wasn't it?
I mean, I think the people were invited for different events because they had so many events. Some were invited for some were invited for the other, like that. And they also provided clothing as well for them.
So we heard, isn't it?
So, Thanmay mentioning, yeah, you can buy sarees in bulk, which is closer to Mumbai, Nasik side. Interesting.
Wow, Tanmoy knows a lot, isn't it, Manchi?
Yeah.
Tanmoy is definitely going to be a great help for us.
So it will definitely help our viewers. Anyone want to do sari business, Gujarat is a great hub. There's a lot of information online. As Tanmoy said, it's almost by Mumbai, Nasik side.
It's really good to get to know Tanmoy and helps us understand about India, where he lives as well, and find a lot of things about it, isn't it? We had another lovely guy, Nikhil, from Delhi joined in.
Have you ever been to South, Tanmoy? Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, anywhere there? To the south side of India. One thing I want to do is to go to South and have 7 days of idli dosa, vada.
7 days, man.
Every day, 3 times. Even street food, street dosas, restaurant dosas. I know the big ones, Annapurna and all. Saravana Bhavan. We have a branch here as well, Saravana Bhavan. We have Chennai dosa as well. But they charge like for one dosa nowadays, I think. It used to be 4 pounds. That was 50 years ago. I believe it might be around 8 pounds now.
8 to 10 pounds, yeah.
Yeah, masala dosa. So in India, you can get like idli in South India for like 5 rupees. I have gone, but I don't remember much. Once during 10th and later during work. Wow. Well, that's good actually. You have even traveled to south because a lot of people from north like I think they don't prefer, or am I correct in saying that they don't prefer, or they find it difficult to communicate if they go to south?
You know, Manchi, India is literally like America. It's like a vast
Yeah,
country with from one city to another city. Sometimes it can even take days.
you are right.
And it's so lovely as well if you can do the road trip and all.
So it's the same the other way around as well. I know like a lot of south people, they don't prefer going to north because in south they don't learn what is it called, Hindi, even though I know the government has been imposing it. They have their own thing, like they are already learning English and they don't want or the necessity to learn Hindi, which is good, hanging on to your roots. So I think there is a huge language barrier, which I didn't realize for a long time, that there is a big cultural and language barrier between North and South. I have missed the major festivities twice now. Wow. I believe the festivals in North and South, even though they are called same, they're extremely like different the way celebration goes on. Even Diwali as well. Like South is more about firework, waking up morning having idli and mutton curry, then having the big curry and biryani and all, going to the movie in the evening, and fireworks whole night. This is how the South celebrates it, Diwali. But I know in different part of north of India, it's totally different. I think I've read it like where some places the puja starts the next day and different things how they celebrate. So even the festivities are so different in both sides of the north and south. Am I not correct, Tonmoy? Communicating is possible if you make effort. It's not that bad. I agree with that as well. Wherever you go, if you put a bit of an effort, you can always communicate. Because India, especially South, is like big on IT. The hub, biggest one of the biggest IT hub as well, isn't it?
And you know, like India has got such a big literacy, and most people also speaks in English.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can always, I guess, can communicate in English. Most people will understand.
I think if you have the willingness to go and try different things, there's always a way. I agree with you. If there is a will, there is a way. Like, I'm not sure as well, like, how is it going to be when I visit to India, but I have to go and find it out, isn't it? So I'm intrigued to go. So that's one of my first plan, to go to South and have at least a week of food, especially dosa, idli, uttapam, all of those things. I'm a dosa addict, you can say that. I don't eat a lot all the time, but I do crave. One of my major craving will be dosa. Once I eat it, I don't get craving for a while. So one of the few food I miss getting it regular. They are Madurai, they do this paratha, but they actually, there's a different ways of having paratha, where in Bangladesh and all, paratha, you just make it like small strips and dip it in curry and eat it, right? What happens in Madurai is, it's called like kili paratha. They make it like pieces and then cover with the salna, which is like a gravy. So you're not big in eating meat with that, you're big in eating gravy with that, and that is how it works. So even the paratha is had differently in different states. And I know like in Gujarat and all, it's big on bread, isn't it? Thepla, the roti, parathas, puris, but mostly roti every day. So, but in South, it's rice and curry, and then they call it tiffin, where they eat idli, dosa. Then they might make chapati, like, which is the new generation making chapati and all for the dinner. I do have some of my family members living in South. So And I know some people used to do the business. They buy like saris from South and they used to bring it and sell it from South India. So I know like few people used to do that. Tonmoy, not all over South, just major hubs are IT. Rest are all mostly farming. Yeah, you are right. You're right in saying that. I think there are some major hubs which are like Silicon Valley, isn't it? A lot of IT that have boomed, and a lot of IT places are there, like IT cities that have boomed. And farming, I agree, the soul of South India farming. And I believe like Punjab is big in farming as well, aren't they? They are big in milk, ghee production, farm, and I think who is the biggest rice producer in India? Is it South or is it like Punjab? I'm interested to know. Chick in the Woods, yummy. And thank you for all the wave and yummy. Thank you so much, Chick in the Woods, for joining today and for all the lovely comments. It's Munchie here. I just came and I had indulged this lovely food. It was really, really tasty. So this is the end product. In case if you have missed, I'm not sure how far were you when you left a bit, Chick in the Woods. So this is that curry. So it's called buna because it's not like curry like gravy version. It's like dried version with dry fish, aubergine, and potatoes. If you can see, Panchi also showed the pan, how it needs to be like sticky at the pan, but not what do you call it? Burnt, not burnt, but sticky enough. So just sipping rasam near a riverside at night is a core memory. Please don't fall for major specialities and tourist trap. Follow your nose. Oh yes, thank you for that advice. Rasam for a hot night, for a cold night. Absolutely fantastic. My favorite go-to food for when I have fever or cold is rasam. When I just can't eat anything, I have to have a bowl of rasam with a little bit of rice. I only take like this much of rice, then I put like whole bowl of rasam. You know that the cumin and then the garlic that you just like remove only the outer layer and then just smash it and put it in that. Then put a lot of cumin seed, cumin powder, curry leaves, that dried red chili. You eat it and you feel your blocked nose getting ripped into pieces, everything pouring down, which is not a good thing to say, which is not like ugly scene to watch. I like to eat it on my private space, and I just feel like it's so relieved, especially like when you have this really, really bad sore throat. Rasam is my favorite one. Is the same for you, Tonmoy? And I agree with not following the nose. I totally agree with that. I also don't want to go and try anything that is expensive. I actually want to try where the locals visit, where there's like a lot of people around. And I want to try like local. That's what I mentioned as well. I want to try the street dosas. I see a lot of places they are doing very, very hygienically these days. So it's just about checking how they use and follow the nose and instincts. I totally agree. I will really, really do that. And thank you for giving the assurance. So Chick in the Woods says, I watched while he was cooking. Oh, Chick in the Woods, thank you so much for watching. Yes, Panchi has done a grand job here. And I think this is the first time Panchi has cooked a dry fish. I may have done it. Yes, I did a parcel, but that was like sprat. Not the sprat. What is that called? The really, really small fish. I think it's called keshki in Bangla. So it's a Bangladeshi variety. And I did that with a rice parcel. It also should be available in the live section. But he has done a dry fish. And Saima said, Jive jol chole aslo. Thank you. That means mouth is watery. I totally agree, Saima. It is mouth watering. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 minute. Tanmay said Punjab and Madhya Pradesh is the wheat belt. Yes, I agree. Wheat is big in Punjab. I think you are correct. It's more than rice. It's the wheat is because that's what they eat wheat bread a lot, don't they? You know what I like about Punjab is the wheat bread, the rotis that they make are out of this world. Like I really, really love Punjab rotis and the chapatis they make are so good. I always wanted to go to one gurdwara and try the food from there. My friend actually invited me, but I couldn't make it, and I was a bit shy as well. But in UK, you can visit gurdwaras and experience this. So my friend who was Punjabi was inviting me, but I was a bit like nervous and shy. But I was like really, really young as well that time. So I was studying, and also I didn't have the confidence. So if anyone else asks me, I will go back again. Punjab, yeah, I agree. And Chicken the Wood said he always does and great job, and so do you. Oh, thank you so much, Chicken the Woods. I agree. Punchy does a very, very grand job. He has again nailed this, which is like really tasty. He has brought the Bangladeshi flavor back to the kitchen again. Literally, guys, even just before entering the kitchen, I could just smell the shutki. It's actually, I find shutki smell quite pleasant. Shutki means the dry fish. For a lot of people, it can be like overpowering. Some people used to say like the people who don't like dry fish, and if anyone cooks home, they have to like stay out of the house. I don't find it could be because I'm used to it, and I find the pleasant smell out of it. And Tonmoy saying, a warning while visiting South, the boiled rice eaten locally is not so easy to digest. So stick to idli and dosa. Ooh, that's a really, really great advice actually. I think like there are different varieties of rice in South. Especially like they have this ration rice as well, which is like the cheaper variety. I think which is like quite big and bulky. And I don't think basmati is nowadays it's there imported from Pakistan possibly. I don't know where they get it from. I don't think they will get it from Pakistan. Possibly some other region of South in India. But basmati wasn't something in South eaten regularly. But now for the purpose of making biryani, they do that. And I agree, this big chunky rice. And so Saima, are you still there? How is your baby? Let us know as well. And Shamin, have you gone to sleep? Because in Bangladesh, it's almost, what time is it? It could be about similar time to India, isn't it?
It's 12 o'clock, I think.
12 o'clock. And Shamin has kids who has to go to school, and they have exams as well. So let's wish all the best for Shamin's kids' exams and for them to do well. Saima has a really, really small baby. She also watches our live and she loves our videos, our travel videos. She loves it. I have visited the Golden Temple twice and never had a pleasure to eat at the Langar. I was on my way to a youth hostel, Everest Camp. Wow, so you have been to the Everest Camp, a youth hostel. So did you climb it, or you just did you do the base camp or anything like that? And the Golden Temple, yes, that is one of the dream temple to visit. I was like shocked when my Punjabi friend told me that it's actually built with gold, real gold. How amazing is that? So I was actually pleasantly surprised that the what do you call, the dome is made of actual gold, isn't it? And I did watch a documentary of that. It's called Langar. Yeah, you are right. The Langar in the food that is served in this golden temple, how they cook for these thousand and thousand of people, how this process happens. The lady is like making chapati, one gang is making chapati, rolling it, one is like heating it, frying it up, and then this dal, rajma, the sweet on one side, everything made, and how nicely they serve it, and how that washing process goes. It's a really, really lovely one. Again, yeah, my friend did invite me to visit that as well. So when I go to India, Punjab is on my list for the Golden Temple. how and Tonmoy mentioned didn't get to climb. The weather was bad. My parents have done two main Shiva temples there. I am forgetting the names. I have not had the pleasure. Wow. So that's really, really nice that your parents managed to do that. That's amazing actually to hear. And the weather can affect the climb, doesn't? That's really one important thing, isn't it? I think during the busy season, where the climbers go, it might be like even hard for if you want to do like short climbing or the temple climbing. It's not, I think, possible, right? Because you're going to be competing with the what do you say, the big climbers in the busy season. And then when you go for the non-busy season, you get affected with this harsh weather. I completely understand. So they have a goal to finish all the Shivlingas. So far, 4 have been completed. What an amazing goal to have. It is so satisfying to do something like that. It also feels like complete and, how do you call? It's a call for you in life, right? To fulfill something like that. You have a goal and you work towards that. It's really, really amazing. And I know like in South Asian countries, mostly like if you go on a trip, it's always planned around temple visits. So either you go for a temple and then you go and enjoy the surrounding there. So usually like in here, I'm telling about those days, I'm not sure now. So in UK and all, you specifically book a holiday, right? A beach holiday, you go and enjoy that. Or you go for Europe, you enjoy that. But in South means like South Asia, I'm saying like in South India, India, Pakistan, not sure Pakistan, but I know Bangladesh, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and all. Most of the countries in 90s, what they do, when there is like a big, like long public holiday, if there's like 5 days, plan for to go to a temple, and then you actually stay around there for a few days. You either get a big bungalow and stay with the family, or you stay in that free accommodations that's available where like you live with like a lot of people, and then you navigate. Not everyone can afford like private accommodations, but then this gives you opportunity to go, then wake up and take shower in the river, and then go and have like free food and still have a holiday within that. So you do the spiritual side and you also have an opportunity to do. But especially like when in 90s, if you're going on a holiday, it's just like, oh, you're wasting your time. But then I think it's the way of they incorporated to go like, yeah, I have a duty to go to temple, then I will have few days of off from all my work. Didn't Tonmai said they have a goal to finish? Yeah, so I really, really wish them all the very best with the goal, and I do believe they will be able to complete all of it. And it's a great, great initiative and a great goal to have. And I wish them all the best and all the success. Parents have traveled more than me. Woo! Dubai, Singapore. So you have covered Kerala, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, the Srinagar, Goa. Okay. Wow, lucky them. Dubai, Singapore. Whew. We have been to Dubai. I think that was 2023. We got caught up in this heavy, what do you call, the one of the worst flooding that happened in Dubai, the rainfall. So the day we were supposed to take the plane, the previous day was the warning, and the whole night it rained. And in the morning we came out and we stayed in the autograph collection hotel. It's quite a good hotel. So we were, when I came out, I could literally see, because the way they have built, the water could come in easily, and they were like pumping out the water, but they made sure we were safe and all. And I did see the walls collapsing outside, but because I think this hotel was good, and the swimming pools were flooded, so it would have taken a lot of time. And then we had to stay another 7 days because there wasn't any flight. But I think that was good. We ended up going to Abu Dhabi and spent 7 days in Abu Dhabi, which wasn't on the plan, but I did actually enjoy Abu Dhabi more than Dubai. I have never been to abroad. That sounds scary. Yes, wow. So Tonmoy, do you like to travel to abroad as well? And yeah, I think traveling has opened so much, what do you call, broad-minded in us to think different. Here, there is like freedom of speech, and most of the time you don't have to think before you talk. But some countries, when you go, you have to think twice before you talk. I'm not saying there is no freedom of speech or anything, but just to be careful with the words that you choose, the people you meet, the authorities you handle. Everything need to be handled correctly or differently. So I think what I've learned from travel is to read the room and read their mannerism, then go accordingly. Some people expect a lot of respect. Some countries, they like to be addressed respectfully. But in UK, if you meet a police officer, you don't have to like, I mean, respect need to be given, but you don't have to like particularly use the words like sir and this and that, because that's how it is here. So, but in some countries, you have to see how locals are behaving and then behave from there. So I totally agree. Yes, Tonma, it was a really, really scary experience. I mean, to be honest, what I would say, I wasn't that scared because I didn't know how extent is going to be. We did manage to get to the airport. They did say don't come, but we wanted to come home because we had work. So we had to like jump to a Uber, which charged like 4 times the price. And then from the Uber, where the flooded area, we need to get a truck from there where the driver managed to push to that guy, and we had to pay extra to that guy. And luckily, from the Dubai to Abu Dhabi, the road wasn't flooded much. So we did take a punt, and I booked a Uber and managed to get to Abu Dhabi. And Abu Dhabi was a different world. It was so good. It was like, what do you say? It didn't even know it had rain. And then what we did, after 7 days, we had to come back to Dubai. And I was dreading, but because some areas were still flooded and all, it was actually a smooth journey back as well. So it was good. Never really thought about it. I got a passport recently, but that's only because my parents insisted. Awesome adventure. Wow, Tonmoy. Yes, I think it's just something. I think for us, traveling is like a passion. For me, I always wanted to travel to learn different culture, especially have different food, then also to see different things. I think it's my childhood dream. The only thing I would see up the sky and look at these planes and think, when am I gonna get able to get on one of these? Possibly I couldn't do as a child, and that became like a craze, and I started working toward it. And all my life I just like work towards traveling, and that's one of my biggest hobby, a goal in life, to travel different places, to understand different cultures. But we used to do a lot of like 2-day 3-day trip. The one thing I found is like you can do 2-day 3-day trips. What you do is like you get to know the tourist side of it, then you don't actually understand or get to know the opportunity of the culture, the local food, where the local people eat, how the local people celebrate. For that reason, we are now trying to do, wherever we go, at least a month or few more weeks. That actually gives a lot of opportunity as well, but it's not always possible. We did 3 countries for our anniversary and Panchi's birthday as well. We did Corfu, German, just Munich, and then we did one more country, Turkey. We have already been Turkey, but the flight was actually coming cheaper that way. So why not get to Istanbul, have some doner, and do back again all those things that you do in Turkey. So we did back again. So anywhere you go, doner kebab always pulls us, and that has to be done in Turkey. So we did manage to within 10 days, because we already did Turkey for like 2 weeks and some stuff. So we didn't actually want to do longer. Corfu was enough for 3 to 5 days. German, we specifically went to cover the Oktoberfest. There's a lot more to cover in German as well. And that's all the videos in there in our Punchy Munchy Travels. The travel channel link is in our homepage as well. So we are currently covering a Christmas season, different Christmas market from UK and US, and also that's a series running too. Awesome adventure. Thank you so much, Tanmoy. It was really, really awesome adventure. Tanmoy, it was really, really nice conversation. I'm so glad speaking to you. It was like speaking to a friend, and we had this great time to speak again too. So, ever been sailing? No, unfortunately not. Because Punchy said we will postpone the sailing. We will do a bit later. He wasn't actually up for sailing, like he was thinking about accidents that could happen and all. So I didn't try to like convince him a lot. But now he's actually interested. So I gave him the time and he said, okay, so we're actually looking for some cruises and all. But one thing I would like is like, I would love to do sailing, but I'm thinking whether to go big commercial ones or like small sailing and get the authentic experience. So I would love to do sailing too. But that's one of the things I've never done, but it's on my list. But then like when you're traveling as a couple, it's like a give and take. It's not because like I just like able to go. I said all the good things about it to Punchy, and I was like, I really want to do. When you are ready, let me know. And he was like, other day he said he's ready. So I'm so glad he's ready. So just giving the time to get prepared mentally as well. Like if you genuinely have fear of sailing, then no point pushing as well. Like some people have fear of flying as well. And it's no point pushing them to getting to that done. Some like you have to be mentally prepared to do these things. So he is now okay. So we'll be hopefully sailing soon. But to be honest, it's considerably expensive to sail than flying. So because I would like to do like somewhere that it's gonna go like really far. I'm gonna spend in that deep ocean, sail a couple of days where you don't see anything and sail and sail and sail. That's what I would love to do. Have you ever been sailing, Tonmoy? Do you recommend any? Let me know as well. So, SB Delos is channel that got me hooked. Ooh, I'm going to take a screenshot or write it down, that channel, and I will check that out. SB Delos, you said, isn't it? So I am taking a picture of that. Oh, I have 3 nights in Kerala. Yes, Kerala sailing is on our list. I think Panchi is okay with that sailing. I think Panchi is more concerned about the deep water sailing. Another thing is the sailing in Sundarban in Bangladesh. We really wanted to go, but it was like with the flood season and everything, we were not able to do it that time. And a lot of people were not eagerly coming to Sundarban in Bangladesh with us. So we didn't want to go alone. But I think this time we will really, really try. But Kerala one, I really want to do. Even the local Kerala people, like the other day I took an Uber and it was a Kerala, he's from Kerala. He was my driver, and he was like saying how good it is. Like if you're going to Kerala, make sure you go to the boat ride and this and that. I was like, okay, the local people are saying it, then that should be good. I really want to do that. I want to do with like big family, like with friends and family, where you go on this boat ride and enjoy the scenery with family, and also that would be really nice. In Srinagar, lake is good too. Wow. So these 2 places. I've never actually heard about Srinagar sailing, so that's something intriguing, to be honest. So I will keep that on my list. So Srinagar sailing, Kerala, that's already on my list. Then you said about the SV Delos channel as well. I will check all of that out. The cycles in Kerala are just little boats. Yes, they just like literally have in Alapi and all, their backyard is the lake, right? And then you just get your boat, small boats comes with vegetables. I've never been, I've watched documentaries and movies where vegetables comes on little boat, and then you just like cross with those big ferries, and you also cross with the small boats as well. And also Bangladesh. We actually spent 6 months in Bangladesh. So in Bangladesh as well, they used to use these small boats to cross and everything, and now they have this big ferry. We did take ferry few times. Nowadays most of the towns and villages are connected by road, and there was a time it wasn't. Now most of them are road. You can actually get by road. There's like nowhere, you just have to take boat. But if you take boat and cross it, then that will be like actually cheaper. So we have done that, and when we were in Bangladesh, we did actually do one night boat ride, evening boat ride to one place to another place where there's like street food and a flower garden and all, with like a lot of people, a lot of friends and family. It was so good. It's just like, when you get into a small boat with packed, lot of noises, kids screaming, adults saying be careful, don't go to the edge, that kind of experience. Used to get annoyed when you were young when adults say don't go to the edge. Now it's just like part and parcel. Yeah, do it. It just sounds funny and nice. And thank you so much for asking my health. I'm actually doing really good. Thank you so much for asking how. Yes, that back pain, that was horrible actually. I never actually had that kind of back pain before. It just came all of a sudden, and I suffered with that for a couple of days, and it's gone. I was thinking it could be something worse. So I did drink a lot of water to make sure it's not like an infection or something that's making it, so it can flush everything away. And I'm feeling much better now, and the back pain is gone. So thank you so much, Tonmoy. And that's it.
Oh, Tonmoy is still there. Thank you so much. Manchi, Tonmoy did mention one of his favorite Chinese chef. Do you remember the name of that?
Oh, Tonmoy, do you mind just mentioning the Chinese chef that you mentioned the other day, the channel?
Yeah, we would like to actually check that channel out. It
Yeah.
sounds quite nice, actually.
And Tonmoy mentioned today SV Delos for sailing.
Oh, yeah, I do follow them.
You follow? How did I miss?
There's something that you missed, I think.
So I did. Tonmoy mentioned all the places to sail in India, Kerala, which is I said on our list. But Srinagar has good lakes. We didn't know that.
Yeah, Srinagar has always been. I think Srinagar is one of the pioneer of Indian tourism.
Really?
Yeah, it's more of like hill,
Oh.
and it's quite close to Kashmir.
Oh.
And there is one more place, Ooty,
Kashmir.
It's similar to Ooty, the Srinagar.
In south, like Ooty, Kodaikanal are the like cold places and nice. And
Oh.
they also do boat ride and all there.
Thank you so much, Tonmoy. Adam Leo, thank you so
Adam
much.
Leo.
Yeah, Tonmoy, keep checking our channel all the time. We will let you know, because now we are not regular, but before this we were coming like 30 days in a row, so every day. So viewers would have known every day at 3 o'clock in UK time we were coming. But now we are not that regular. We will be soon again.
Yeah.
But we are coming every other day or every 2 days later. This is where we're coming. But keep an eye on our shorts. Every day we are uploading a shorts. And in that shorts we are mentioning if you're coming to live or not. And if
Yes.
so, that what time you're coming.
Also, after this festive period, you are planning for a series as well, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the one.
Ooty is great. Yes, Ooty is great. I agree with that. That's one of the place in my list. So cold, right? It's the thing. I love living various I love living. Oh, Vicarious, watching your videos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tonmoy, thank you so much for joining, and really had a great time speaking to you. And just gonna go have some water. Actually, I forgot to even have water.
Oh, yeah, me
I'm gonna
too.
drink some water and finish the day. Thank you so much, Tonmoy. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Chick in the Wood. Thank you so much, Saima, Shamin, and Tonmoy. Have a good night, and we'll catch up with you on another live. And hopefully, we'll bring something nicer and better. And we really enjoyed speaking to you today. And when Panchi was away, we spoke a lot about tourism, Panchi.
Oh, yeah. So there is a new recipe coming. in a couple of days time, either tomorrow or day after tomorrow,
Yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday, we're gonna get a new recipe and new meat curry. I know with India, there's like a different people use different religion. Some red meat they don't prefer. However, you can use the meat alternative that you want to create that dish, guys. So everyone, inviting you all to stick to our channel, to support our channel. A new recipe will be uploading either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So there is an open invitation, and thank you everyone for joining. Chicken the Woods, Tanmoy, Mitu Begum, Mitu Apu, Sharmin Apu, Saima Apu, Oli Shaheb, Ume Kulsum, auntie, everyone, thank you so much for joining. দর্শক বাংলাদেশ থেকে যারা জয়েন করেছেন তাদের সবাইকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ আজকে আবার জয়েন করার জন্য। সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন, স্বাস্থ্যসম্মত খাবার খাবেন। আগামীকালকে আবার দেখা হবে ইনশাল্লাহ। সেই বলে শুভরাত্রি। Guys, stay well, stay safe, and eat good food, eat healthy food, and exercise regularly. Until we see you again, bye for now from Panchi and Manchi. Thank you so much, Tonmoy, for joining again. Mention excited and thank you. Don't worry about it. Just follow our hearts. Thank you so much, Tonmoy. I'm actually quite intrigued to whenever we visit India to come and meet you. Actually, you know a lot about India, and that certainly is going to help us to understand the culture, food, the people in India, isn't it, Manchi?
You're right. Okay, guys, bye for now. Bye bye. Don't worry about it. Just follow your hearts. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you, Tonmoy. Bye.